Hello Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 23rd to the 29th of December, getting ever so closer to your birthday season. So you might find yourself sort of reminiscing over the past year, seeing what you want to be doing in the coming year, that sort of thing. We have done the energy update, so you'll know about the elements that we're going to be going into your reading today. Well, also we've done a lot of energy videos, energy healing videos, because that's my daytime job. That's what I really do. So you know, it's a lot of videos out on that. We are going to be doing a live in the very near future, Saturday, day of the solstice, because we've got the solstice energy that's going through as well, which is changing, doubling the energy in the northern hemisphere, and it's increasing to full volume in the southern hemisphere. So we're going to be doing a live on Saturday night. If you want to be part of that, you can ask any question. This can be any question where we could pull 3 cards, or it could be any questions about healing, about sort of any sort of problems you may have, and so forth. It'd be lovely to see you there. It's just like a bit of a celebration Q&A on all aspects energetical. Okay, so let's just jump in with your reading here. So we'll see you on Saturday for that. Let's just see what's going on for you at the moment. Your general energy at the moment here. There's a lot of fire going on in the relationship side here. This could be very passionate. If you've got a good relationship, or you're opening up to a relationship, sort of meeting someone or so forth, this could be really good. It's a lot of passion that sort of comes in. But at the same time, if it's a little bit tricky for you in regards to a relationship, you've just got to be a little bit wary that that passion doesn't boil over into anger, as it were. Okay, so that's the both sides of the coin of what you get in the way of energy. You always get both sides of the thing. Let's see what's going on the financial material side of life. Obviously, we're in the Christmas period here, and you know, things tend to slow down in the way of business and so forth. There's an energy of sort of comfort in a way, that there's no real changes afoot within your life at this present time. It's more a case of having that moment of calm to see clearly where you want to be going into the future, working on a plan for the future. Yeah, playing smart. I think this is very important for you this week here. Playing smart on your relationship side as much as on your financial side. When you have the time for you during the season, you know, the holiday season, as it were, I would take the time out to sort of like investigate. If you're looking for a new job, or if you want to change your career, do a bit of job searching online, that sort of thing. You know, explore, play smart, prepare the ground on your relationship side here. Just be wary of your fiery side, your passionate side of life, because there is a lot of fire that sort of comes through you, really. It sort of comes through this sort of section here from Aries, which is just 2 signs along to you. So you do have a lot of fire going on in your system. So be wary about how that sort of comes up to the surface, because it could determine how your past to your future is sort of created. If you're looking to move into a relationship, this is where you move from a past into the future of your relationships as well. Maybe use that passion in order to, you know, open the doors to love, as it were. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. Well, the past seems to be really important here. Yeah, the past seems to be really important for you this week here. And it's how you engage in that past. In your karmic path is to work towards respect between you and another person. Have a fair exchange between you and another person, or with others generally that is around you. And I think if you two take this position where you're very passionate about life, but you only allow that passion to flow through when it's needed, a bit like a punch in a way in a situation. But if you stay calm and collected, like with the 3 of Swords, I think you're going to sort of like, it's going to gain respect from others. Therefore, it's going to be easier for you to sort anything out. With your connection with the people that are around you, yes, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying about sort of having your wisdom in there within you. You have everything, really. You have everything that is around you at your disposal in order to do that sort of side of things. And that's where you've got to play a little bit smart. In the past self, it's change of habits. It's almost as if like, I'm progressing, why aren't you progressing? Sort of thing. You know, yeah, that's that wisdom. Wow, this is what I'm talking about. There's a really, really strong energy actually on the relationship side. This is all about judgment, all about wisdom as well, with the King of Swords. Seeing things clearly, seeing the longer term plan. And it's like you're encouraging people that you already know to start, you know, to evolve with you, as it were. Yeah, staying strong and true to that wisdom, staying strong and true to, you know, the path that you should be, and or the position that you've taken. And that strength card there with the knight, with that King of Swords, allows you to be a little bit more sort of, you know, you don't have any more sort of doubts. It allows you to be a little bit more sure about yourself. Yeah, and that's where you get the patience. And I think that really does tie into that Seven of Swords as well. Playing smart doesn't necessarily mean sort of like playing smart. Sometimes just sort of allowing things to happen and just not really getting involved can sometimes clear things up, or, you know, make everybody around you sort of look at the situation and kind of go, okay, this needs to happen. There is a degree of new love as well that comes into this whole sort of thing. In your future, though, I think if you hold this position, in your future, you're going to get a great sense of harmony, great sense of balance with the people that are around you, with your life, your emotional side of life. I think it's going to be really good. But there's something that there's something in the past that you need to stay true to your judgment, stay true to your inner power about it all. And that will bring about that sort of harmony. How's it how do you engage in this week here? Some people you're going to have to treat with kid gloves, if you know what I mean. That's what it feels like, as if like you, and sometimes that's not such a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing, just take the gloves off, sort of thing. But here I think it's more of a case of don't get triggered and pulled into situations that can be a little bit frustrating and help, you know, make you boil over. Yeah, you've got to treat it like this is the position I'm taking. You know, this is the new me. This is the new world that you're going into, a new paradigm. A new way of being, a new way of engaging with people that are around you, because that's what you want to get rid of. That's what you want to leave in the past. You want to leave the Nine of Swords, the woes and worries of the past, in the past. Yeah, and you get the Five of Swords as well. You know, I'd love to talk about love and everything like that, but there's nothing really on there to do that. I think really, if you take this position according to the past, you stay true to your own judgment. You stay strong within that. Have the patience with others. But, you know, you're going into a new way of being. And that new way of being is eliminating the stress and strains and the complicated situations. And once you do that, I think you're going to come out of this shining very brightly. Very well indeed. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. Karmic path. That's what it seems to be like. And it may be here. I've just realised on the past, as I was saying earlier, when you're getting close to your birthday season, we will get a video out shortly about the rhythms of life. We've done one rhythms, and we're going to do a part 2 there. And that's all about seasons, and it's very particular part of your season that you're in at the moment. And I think that's coming out next week or the week after, but keep an eye out on the channel of it. But here is your karmic path. There's a lot tied into it. There's a great deal that's connected to the past, as if like, you know, that calm that is around you because you've done the work. You're now in the Christmas period. Things have calmed down a little bit. And it's just sort of like, it's not waiting for something to happen. I think you need to plan for something to happen. That's what it seems like. On your connection to the universe, Yeah, that seems to be pointing to the future. It's definitely sort of like everything that is around you, everything you do, all the coincidences, synchronicities are pointing towards building to a better future. The past is really stable. There's nothing really sort of coming up than that. And then you get the future, which seems to be really important. And I think it's to do with the karmic path here and your future. Yeah, I think playing smart here, because that's the energy that's coming through you, does provoke the wheel of fortune in your favour. Once you start working towards that and start working on a plan for the future, to opening up and going to the next level, yeah, it's going to make you a little bit more passionate about life, passionate about your career path and so forth. You might have been in the past month or so, sort of a little bit sort of like caught in a rut. That's what I'm getting here, where the change of direction or the anticipation of a possible future will build that passion that is within you, and it'll help you feel like I'm off on a mission again, and it's really exciting for you. Yeah, I think it is. It's built upon the past, as I said. I think there's a degree of past within that. And that sort of future, that sort of karmic path that you need to go to, you can't just get rid of the past. It's not something, I don't think it's a case of, if you're thinking about changing career, go for the interview before you put in your notice. Make sure you got the job before you put in the notice. That sort of thing. But I do think it's in your career path or your business or your project or whatever you're trying to do. It's a case of here, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. In your connection to the people that are around you, the synchronicities, it's basically sort of saying what works for you, and it's revealing with this Two of Pentacles here the future. It's showing to you within the synchronicities what works for your future. In your past, you get the King of Cups. Yeah, I think that's. I think you're very sure about what you've done. I think you're very confident about what you've done and who you are and what you're capable of, really. And I think that confidence you can bring with you into your future. Let's just see what's going on with that future side there. It's definitely tied to projects, and this could be a project of a career path or business, but it's like you've got like a briefcase or a satchel with a little bit like that. There seems to be something coming in here that may be in the synchronicities that is giving you this briefcase or this satchel is your attributes that you're bringing to something new. And in your past, and in your future, you get the Ace of Swords. There is a definite bright opportunity for you here. And I think this is once you step into a new mission, a new sort of passion for you in regards to your business, your projects, or your career path, I think you're going to realise that actually there's a whole new path to go down. And yeah, it's going to be happiness after difficulty. I think it's happiness after feeling a little bit stuck in a rut. That's all sort of coming to an end, and there's definite victory for you. Your future does look incredibly bright. It does need planning, there's no doubt about it, but look at that. For your future, it's gonna be great, I think. You get the Ace of Swords. Now that's that opportunity that's coming in, and with that happiness after difficulty, because you're going to get that sensation things are moving, because you're going to be getting on with that sort of mission, as it were. And it's going to provide for you enormous amounts of victories, really, in how do you engage in the world around you. Yeah, you get the healthy boundaries. This is about sort of not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. It's realising those possibilities that in the future during this week here, or maybe even during the next couple of weeks, which is going to be the most important for you more than anything else. Okay, let's just go on and see what's going on with your elements as we, according to the Astroflower, and see how they played out in regards to the elements that we were talking about in the energy update. And the energy update was about be the miracle you wish to see. Okay, and so here we have your flower before you, and we, I brought up the elements of water and fire. So we're looking for water and fire combinations. The main two water and fire combinations is down here. On your relationship side, you have water and fire. on the outside, fixed. That's your fixed water, because that's what you have. You have water at your base and air at your surface. And it's mixed with that fixed fire that comes in with Taurus, gives you a real determination when meeting with people. It's real sort of solid meeting with people. You know, you're very frank as you meet people. And on your karmic path, you like that direction that is emotionally and passionately engaged in the future. So I think we're going to pull 2 cards on that sort of section on there, on those things there. And let's have a look on that as well, on this past to the future, because I mentioned it earlier on. I think that's going to be important because we've got that earth energy that comes in from Capricorn, and that was the supporting energy that was in the energy update, which you might want to go and see. On the financial side, how it goes from your karmic path to your future, because we've got this water that comes in from Pisces, which is just next to you, and then this fire that comes in from Sagittarius just above that. So I'm going to be pulling a few cards on that crossing point between your karmic path on your financial side and your future, and just see what the messages are for you. So let's just go in and see what's going on here. It should be pretty straightforward, actually, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You've got the Ten of Pentacles in the connection with the outside world, and you get the Four of Swords that go along with it. That Four of Swords is all about, sort of knowing. This is the healing part of it, knowing you're on the right path because of the synchronicities that are around you. I think the energy is really going to back you up in a great way. There is a bit of a Tower moment. They are provoking things and making you feel good, because it's like they know this change is afoot. There is a big change, I think, within your relationship side. It doesn't have to be a bad change at all. You know, it could be a really good change. That Well card just wants to jump out when not on there. Now that goes up with the Three of Pentacles on your karmic path. I think this is you. It's within your karmic path to set this new paradigm, to really, base everything upon sort of like respectful, fair exchange between you and another person. And you get the Three of Swords. There is, I think there's an emotional stress that comes along with it. And I think this is more of a caveat than anything else. It's more sort of saying, be wary of how you allow your passions to overflow. Let's just see what the connection is between this past section here, which was really important, and the future here. See how the energy is bringing it into you. Ten of Cups. I think this has got to happen. You've got to dig deep and get to the root of a situation here that is around you. And you get the Wheel of Fortune as well. This is really good because you've got the World as well, and the Wheel of Fortunes twice, and the Ten of Cups twice. That's really nice. I think this is, once you do get to the root of the situation, it gives you a direction, and that allow you to free you up to offer your love again to that person. It may be just an organisation that you need to do within your couple. That's possible what it is. I don't think it necessarily means a split. That depends on everybody's situation, personal situation. But I can see that it's not going to be plain sailing. And the more you can keep you calm, the better you will be. Let's just see what the connection is between the karmic path and your future on that. A lot of messages, a lot of information that's coming through. That's what I was talking about. When you've got the time for yourself, do a bit of an investigation, work on a plan going forward. And with that Eight of Wands, that's the messages that are coming through for you, it giving you a real direction. And that direction is towards the Nine of Cups. And that Nine of Cups is to do with a multitude of different opportunities for you to enjoy and explore with this passionate mission that you should be going on. And you get the Queen of Cups on that as well. It really does bode incredibly well because you've got the King of Cups on that side as well. It helps to make you feel at one or in harmony with everything that is going on around you. Yes, just sort of technical problems there. I do apologise. Don't forget about the energy update, also the healing energy videos that we've done on this channel as well. If you want to be part of the live that we're doing Saturday, you're going to need to be subscribed in order to ask a question. then it can be a question on anything that concerns you within your life, and we can look at it energetically, intuitively, or through the tarots, or whatever way it needs to be looked at. I will see you there. Thanking you very much for all the support you give to this channel. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.